You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this True Turnout Tuesday? You say True Turnout Tuesday? What you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it before we do that. What's good, people? Like he, ha, Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up, keep pushing, man. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know, I'm talking about swing the finger, you know, man, worldwide INC. What you say, bro? Worldwide Incorporated. What you say, bro? Worldwide. You know, somebody they gonna say what that mean. Hey, you know, I'm talking about me and everybody included. And Dugu, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Cutthroat Mike, I hope I said them all right. Tata the player, that's who comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers, man. You know, good brother like myself, man. I don't promote no drug usage. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellage. I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip of the sippage. Good brother like myself, man. I don't promote no crime. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no violence. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. People, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. Me, man, I don't promote shh. They was talking to me, I don't promote shh. All I promote is y'all go ahead, do what you gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? Because we just don't know how much of it we got. You get what I'm saying? Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Because we just don't know how much of it we got, man. But a good brother like myself, I ain't prejudiced, no, man. Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man. Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the little people, man. No, man, me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. And they was talking to me, man, I just love me some everybody. What you say, bro? I just love me some everybody, man. You know what I'm talking about? Matter of fact, I'm on a quest, you know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace, you know what I'm talking about? That joy, you know what I'm talking about? That love. What you say, bro? That love. You know what I'm talking about? Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? All right, check it out. Come fuck with a nigga one time, man. Man, what's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this True Turnout Tuesday, man? You say True Turnout Tuesday, what you talking about, bro? We gonna get straight into it, man. Shout out to everybody who water cut off, but that mouth still running. You know, you know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers dripping, you know what I'm talking about, man? Somebody go get a vice grip, you know what I'm talking about? Get closed that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker mouth drip. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? How that wasn't. You know what I'm talking about? It's a True Turnout. What you talking about, bro? You know what I'm talking about? It's just that True Turnout. You know what a turnout is, right? If you don't know what a true turnout is, I got an interview with the pimp coming up. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna let him explain it to you. Shout out my nigga Various. God damn, man. I see you, pimp. You know what I'm talking about? But they say, man, what is going on, bro? Because true turnout, man. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody gonna say, no, we don't know what you talking about, baby, because, well, I don't want to be the one to bear bad news, but just people in general, y'all act like new turnouts. I say, bro, don't you do the people like on some real shit, bro? Y'all act like turnouts. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all act like true turnouts on some real shit. Now I remember, I'll never forget this, and they had a point back then. Because I always liked the Messy Marv, right? You know what I'm talking about? Messy Marv had some of the hardest music come up out the Bay Area. I wouldn't give a fuck what y'all say, you know what I'm talking about? Mess was, you know what I'm talking about? You gotta love Mess, man. But I got what they was saying when they was talking about that blood shit, man, because they was like that shit was unheard of for a Bay Area. I wouldn't give a fuck what y'all say, you know what I'm talking about? Mess was, you know what I'm talking about? You gotta love Mess, but I got what they was saying when they was talking about that blood shit, man, because like that shit was just unheard of. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that shit was unheard of for a Bay Area nigga. And a lot of y'all be doing that, man. You know what I'm talking about? And that's some of that shit like when you in jail, bro, when them niggas get the blood, it ain't nothing you can say. It ain't like you can't defend that shit, you know what I'm talking about? You can't, they always be like, bro, how the fuck Bessie Ward become a blood, bro? Nigga, you get mad, bro. Don't ask me no shit like that, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You been and got mad, bro. Don't ask me no shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? Cause back then that shit just made you look goofy. You get what I'm saying? Made you look like a true turnout. It ain't no way at 35 years old, 30 years old, bro, you supposed to be joining no gang. You know what I'm talking about? But that's just what's going on in this day and age. True turnout, bro. Motherfuckers is getting a hold of other people and they letting you, like you fascinated by somebody else and you become their turnout. You know what I'm talking about? It's a lot of you niggas, you done let that bitch turn you out. It's a lot of you bitches, you done let that nigga turn you out. You know what I'm talking about? They say, and I ain't talking about no, like no prostitution and shit like that. I'm talking about your mind. Y'all true turnouts. That's why y'all get around people and then y'all get to, just like chameleons, y'all get to trying to do everything the people doing. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas is true turnouts. And why that's fucked up, bruh, is because I seen something that was, it's just sad, bruh. Because on this True Turnout Tuesday, if you don't look out, bruh, you'll fuck around and be one of these niggas that's around here. You damn near 72 years old, but you call an NBA young boy big bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And that's where that shit get dangerous at. That's how I got you niggas going backwards, got you bitches going backwards. But this shit go all around the board, but just true turnout, bruh. You get what I'm saying? And that's a bad thing not to want to be yourself, bruh. It just is. It's a bad thing not to want to be yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Then you have this other true turnout. This shit go around the board. I'll elaborate more on that on my live. This shit go all around the board, bruh. But y'all let motherfuckers get a hold of y'all brain and y'all let them turn y'all out. You get what I'm saying? Y'all do. You niggas then, that's why you see this nigga is stuck on the same bitch forever. You know what I'm talking about? No matter how many new bitches he done met, no matter how many bitches he done came across, he's still stuck on this one bitch. Cause that nigga somehow, for whatever reason, you didn't let this bitch leave a stain on your brain. You know what I'm talking about? And a lot of times when you a true turnout like that, bro, it be hard to get back. You don't never get back from up under that, whatever the motherfucker left a stain on your brain. Same way with you bitches. Y'all let a nigga leave a stain on your brain and you carry that stain with you for the rest of your motherfucking life. You get what I'm talking about? And like I say, that's cool. You know what I'm talking about? That's cool as a motherfucker, but you can't get mad at nobody else. You get what I'm saying? Because you got a stain on your brain. You can't. True turnout Tuesday. And it's fucked up because, especially with the old people. And that's what's dangerous about the world. Because it ain't no more emergency brake. So in turn, what you end up getting is, it's like I said, you get a motherfucker 60, 70 years old, and he trying to brag to you about he know NBA young boy. You know what I'm talking about? So it goes backwards. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all really just created the world. Whoever popular or got a little bit of money, that's who got the keys to the car. You know what I'm talking about? But true turnout Tuesday, don't turn yourself out, folks. There is no way in the world, you know what I'm talking about, that your brain should be so influenced to where you don't have an emergency brake on bullshit. It should be impossible for somebody to come around that game on you. You get what I'm saying? Because your emergency brake inside you, you know what I'm talking about? But it don't be happening like that. It be just some true turnout shit. It do. So you end up monitoring and you end up turning into another motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? That's how all y'all got to running around here with them red and white, blue wigs and shit. When y'all start seeing Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj and them, Lil Kim, Firepower. Yeah, Firepower. Yeah, y'all start doing that shit. This true turnout. And it's just a shame to even want to be like somebody else. And this is what I will say on True Turnout. Some of y'all got that shit to where like you don't even know you got it. You just been around them motherfuckers so long, they rubbed off on you. So it's like you don't even realize that you act like them. But a lot of you motherfuckers is just true turnout minded ass motherfucker. I'm talking about this computer shit right here, right now. That's why niggas can come around here and turn everybody out. You know what I'm talking about? Kevin Samuels had everybody turned all you niggas out talking about high value. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all so slow, y'all start following the slow nigga, bruh. Y'all was running around this motherfucker, the slow nigga had y'all talking about 5-5 grip and all this other shit, bruh. Y'all so slow, y'all will follow a slow person, bruh. That's just how much you niggas is motherfucking influential. You know what I'm talking about? And I guess that's cool if you a kid, cause you still young, bro. Your mind ain't developed. But for a grown man to be running around here, to like y'all weird, bro. You know what I'm talking about? True Turnout Tuesday, bro. And a lot of you motherfuckers, and that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all be trying to lead with a turnout mind. You know what I'm talking about? You get up in front of this invisible camera. I mean, there's invisible people. You get up in front of your camera for these invisible people, and then you act like you got the qualities of a leader. And you know what I'm talking about, man? But you ain't nothing but a turnout. You ain't ready to do nothing but follow another nigga. That's what happens when you watch everybody too, bro. You start saying words that other niggas using. You start liking what's going on. That's why you got 30 motherfuckers running around here using another nigga's catchphrases and shit. You get what I'm saying? You gotta have your own dialogue, pimp. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, but that's why you got that shit. True turnout. That's why you got 30 motherfuckers copying one motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? And when you do that, that would be so funny. You only could be yourself, folks. Mama say don't blow your nose on camera. You know what I'm saying? So you can talk about as many people as you want to, but you only could be yourself, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all do yourself a disservice, nigga. A lot of y'all is bad representation for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Mama say don't blow your nose on camera. Sorry, mama. Top of the world, mama. Top of the world, mama. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of y'all, you misrepresent yourself, nigga. You bad representation for yourself. Because on this True Turnout Tuesday, that's what just boils, it just brings me to a boil on this world right here. Because these motherfuckers out here actually get mad about the shit they is. You know what I'm talking about? You's a old bitch ass nigga, but as soon as somebody identify you as that bitch ass nigga you is, somehow you get mad like somebody talking about you. You ain't never took into consideration that bitch ass shit you running around here doing with your true turnout ass. Niggas act like hoes. You do. But it's a gang of y'all with that true turnout ass mind. You know what I'm talking about? It's just like I said, us as people, bro. A lot of y'all, it don't even be the social media shit. Y'all don't let people. You know what I'm talking about? Turn y'all out. True Turnout Tuesday. Y'all have let people turn y'all out. Niggas and bitches. Y'all be around the motherfucker. You see this shit, especially with the bitches. You see this shit all the time, bro. Especially with the bitches. Yeah, especially with the bitches. You know what I'm talking about? You for one, man, let me give you a little tip, sis. You hoes act like y'all want to live to be miserable. You know what I'm talking about? It don't be nothing wrong. You bitches just keep misery in the air. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all do. It don't be nothing wrong. You bitches just keep misery in the air. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's what you used to. You ain't used to nothing being right. The most part of you. You know what I'm talking about? And most of y'all, man, y'all done let somebody stain y'all brain and y'all just carry that shit around. That's why every time you talk to a bitch, bro, damn near no matter where you go, no matter which state you go to, man, like bitches thinking niggas. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like when you bitches got a laundry list of shit in your head that you like, that shit don't even make no sense, sis, and that's what be wrong with you. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all be looking for the nigga who did you wrong and everybody else you meet, instead of just holding that to that nigga. So most of the time, a nigga gonna have to, A nigga gonna sit around you going through all your childish ass mind games and shit. That shit you think you see, that shit you looking out for. You know what I'm talking about? And this was hella funny about that. I told y'all we like to play God. We like to sit here and tell people what they can and they can't do. You know what I'm talking about? That's what we like to do. As a person, we like to take control of you and come up with some rules for you and tell you what you can and you can't do. You know what I'm talking about? True Turnout Tuesday. You're also straight out of comic book, bro. And if you just thought about that, you would see that was childish as fuck. You would. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody got the right to do what they want to do. You know what I'm talking about? Even if you don't like it. But everybody has that right. You get what I'm saying? True Turnout Tuesday. Everybody has that right. So you can't act like you just got the right to do what you want to do. You get what I'm saying? You can't. True Turnout Tuesday, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because when you want to do something, you know what's going to happen? You're going to come up with a reason. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever you do, you're going to come up with a reason why you did it. True Turnout. They say, what does that have to do with True Turnout Tuesday? Bro, I'm finna tell you what it has to do. Because you motherfuckers be running around here mimicking the next motherfucker. And you act like you being yourself. You motherfuckers been ran around here, and why I even say True Turnout Tuesday, man, is because you niggas run around here trying to act like your favorite nigga, but like y'all hella old, bro. But you steadily trying to act like one of these niggas you done chose up on. You know what I'm talking about? People in the real world you come across every day. The first thing people get to telling you is they pain. True Turnout Tuesday, bro. You say, what, bro? The first thing a motherfucker gets to telling you is they pain, bro. And notice how long they pain root back from. True Turnout. So you mean to tell me you 54, 55, 58 years old, bro, and you steadily talking about some shit from a kid? Do you realize how long you had? I thought you didn't have no good memory. How the fuck is you still holding on to some shit from when you was not even a teenager, bro? You was like 9 and 8 years. How is you still holding on to? You know how long you been holding on to that shit for 50 years, bro? You know what I'm talking about? You done lost your keys 9 times before that. You ain't found no way to lose that shit. Man, y'all something straight out of comic book. True Turnout. But that's what be turning you out. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all do. Y'all either because on this True Turnout Tuesday, y'all either sitting around here watching a motherfucker and you want to be like him, or you done got turned off from one of your past life, in your former life. You done got turned off from some pain or something. You done let somebody put a stain on your brain. You done came across a motherfucker that made you judge the rest of the world just like them. Or you done came across a motherfucker True Turnout Tuesday. You done came across a motherfucker that you let that bullshit rub off on you. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's the other True Turnout Tuesday type of motherfucker. And I've been telling y'all this for 3 years. The shit that you around, bruh, is fucked up. Especially if you're not strong enough to withstand this shit. The shit you around will mold you, bruh. True Turnout Tuesday. So if you around a motherfucker who don't appreciate life, guess what you gonna end up doing? You know what I'm talking about? A motherfucker who don't appreciate life will fuck around and rub that ungratefulness off on you. So the next thing you know, you'll do is be sitting around this motherfucker complaining, sitting around this motherfucker making a million excuses and shit. You know what I'm talking about? True Turnout Tuesday. You gotta be yourself, folks. You gotta find who you is. You can't sit there and just let the pieces of this world turn you out. You know what I'm talking about, bro? It's time to fight. Y'all fight all the wrong shit. That's what's wrong with you. Y'all be ready to go to war over some bullshit, but when it comes to some serious shit, man, please, you ain't gonna even speak on it. That's how this world get dangerous, because now motherfucker can make whatever they want to important. And that's the real True Turnout. You can make whatever you want to important. On some real shit. True Turnout Tuesday, man. You got to be yourself. You got to know who you is. How the fuck is you ever gonna go forward when you can't even let the past go? You'll never be able to move forward. If you want to move forward, release the past. You feel what I'm saying? But not if you don't release if you don't release all that bullshit, bro. This for this type of turnout, true turnout Tuesday. If you one of them turnouts that you let other people rub off on you, bro, you gonna be fucked up in this world. You just is, bro. If you let somebody else leave a stain on your brain, true turnout. If you one of them motherfuckers that came across somebody and you let them motherfuckers project what they is into you, bro, you know what I'm talking about? You gonna have a long life, folks. If you don't shake that raggedy shit up off you, you gonna have a long life. You just gonna be a nobody ass true turnout. You gonna be one of the motherfuckers that let one of these nobody ass motherfuckers leave a stain on your brain. Man, since I've been little, bro. Now this is what I will say. It used to be like the niggas. Cause back then, niggas was going to jail and they was leaving all their money and shit, and the motherfucker been ran off on them or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? So it used to be the niggas having a hard time to get over that downfall, that loss, trying to get back, right? No, it was always even, cause it was always one of these bitches talking about. But the shit they was talking about, like with the niggas actually, a lot of times the niggas actually lost a livelihood. When bitches was complaining back then, they was just talking about niggas fucking on another bitch. You know what I'm talking about? But it ain't like the bitch lost everything. When it came to the niggas, man, the nigga lost everything, bro. All his money, sometimes his kids. You get what I'm saying? It was hella shit. But a lot of times a bitch, she was just talking about a nigga cheating. Because for some reason, that's what bitches care about. You know what I'm talking about? Even though they be cheating. You know what I'm talking about? But for some reason, the bitch just love. Yeah, that's what they love to pay attention to. True Turnout Tuesday. This shit go all around the board, man. I'm finna get on up out of here. I'll elaborate it more, bro. But on this True Turnout Tuesday, now it's these raggedy people and it's this motherfucking like entertainment system, this TV, bro, that's making y'all true turnouts. Y'all get up here every day, bro, and let somebody put a thought in your head. You'll watch something right now where they'll tell you, nigga, I don't know, they'll just tell you anything, and for whatever reason, nigga, you will just believe that shit. You'll come across a video right now that'll tell you if you rub shit on your skin, it'll make your skin smoother. And for some reason, you will believe that shit. True turnout. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas is believing the National Enquirer now. Y'all letting this is what's turning y'all off. You know what I'm talking about? More and more people is seeing Bigfoot. You know what I'm talking about? True turnout Tuesday. Niggas so straight out of comic book, blood. Nephew says old man, old lady. Nephew says old man, old lady. What you say, bro? Old lady. Put on some real shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Brad's finna get on up out of here. True turnout though. Tuesday, man. Is you strong enough to be you? Cause that shit used to be easy. Now it seems like that's the task at hand. It's just being able to stay you through all the bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? Is you one of the motherfuckers that know who you is? Cause if you don't, bro, it's liable that you running around this motherfucker a true turnout. You know what I'm talking about? You done chose up on one of these niggas now. You running to the forefront with their favorite catchphrases and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like I told you, the whole world on this computer was following the slow nigga, bruh. The slow nigga had everybody running around this motherfucker talking about fight, fight. Like that shit was some, like that was some cool shit. You know what I'm talking about? True turnouts. Fight, fight. Hey man, you go somewhere and get your whole motherfucking chin knocked off saying this shit. God damn, man. Y'all so straight out of a comic book, blood. Y'all will follow anything, man. But on some real shit, this computer and these TVs and shit nowadays, bro, that's one of the biggest thing that you niggas be, y'all be true turnouts, bro. Y'all watch this shit and y'all think something cool and you try to bring it back to your real life, man, and reenact that shit. True turnout, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You don't have your own ideology, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You don't have your own way of doing shit. It's just, I don't know, bro, just living in this earth. It's just little shit You've been living around, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes you just come up with your own ways to do shit. But you gotta know who you is before you can do that, bro. You can't be running around here or somebody else's philosophy and think you gonna come to your conclusion. But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. With that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing. Just to show you a little bit of that.